Hi, this is Cass from Aussie Cass Plays, and welcome to part 60, if you can believe it, and also the final part of my Celebrity Gold Digger Challenge. Oh, Carissa's about to turn to be an adult. I am not ready for my little girl to grow up, you guys. Now, we're obviously opening on Makayla, who's feeling very happy with herself. She's reached double digits in the dead spouses. She's reached, 12 kills altogether. I realised I was forgetting to count D'Angelo's ex-wife. We murdered her too. So we're actually up to 12 kills with Makayla, but 10 spouses, which is what we needed to do. And Makayla's feeling very smug and is celebrating the way she knows how. Now, she is about to head to bed. It is after midnight on a Friday night. The twins spent the day at home. It was their first time at home after they finished school, so they're adults now. And Carissa has spent the day working from home, working on some side projects, and she's got a plan. So what we're going to do first up is we're going to come downstairs. I'm just going to pop the walls up because this will make more sense if the walls are up. So we're going to come down here. And you may have noticed in the last part, or you may not have, that Carissa has a little, broom cupboard-y thing here. I might need to zoom out a bit. So we've got a little cupboard here that's got some cleaning equipment stored in there. And only she has access through that door. I didn't mention it in the last part, this corridor was there. This door was not. So here we go. She's been tunneling to get access to her mum's trophy room because she knows it's here. She knows Makayla. This is how she rolls. So she's coming here. She's got some very specific ideas in mind. We're going to take the murder trophy. We don't care about Orange. He can stay. We don't even really super care about Thorn, and his urn actually doesn't work and has apparently despawned. There was supposed to be an urn here for Thorn. I was going to have her grab Thorn's urn, but 'tis not there. So never mind. I mean, it didn't work anyway, right? So I'll just give her a new one when she eventually moves out. Now, where are you, sweetheart? She's walked away again. I love when my Sims listen to me. She's going to break into her mother's vault. Now, there is 1,500,000 simoleons that we have legitimately stolen throughout the course of this challenge. That is our earnings. We have around 200,000 that Makayla's got in slush money, her loose change, the cash she keeps in her purse for emergencies. This is her savings account. And Carissa wants it because she's like, nah, my mum's going to kick me out. Her and I are getting on right now. She doesn't trust me anymore. I don't trust her. So I'm going to take this money and run. So this is Carissa's plan. That's why she's been working on her handiness skill, because to break into a vault, you need to have really high handiness. She's currently at 9. I'm hoping that's enough. It's going to be super awkward if this does not work. Oh, that looks promising. She did a little leap in the air. So she should be able to take the money from the vault. We're going to withdraw all of it. Now, I know this is going to go back into household funds, but I'm going to use a cheat because she's still in the household. I'm going to use a cheat to knock it back down to where it was. And then when Makayla moves out, I'm going to use a cheat to give it to her because she's skiving off with it. There we go. Money has been transferred into some manner of offshore finance arrangement. So we're going to lock this now. It's empty, but if Makayla comes in here, she should not notice the difference. This is the theory. So, nice. Amount, access for Carissa Bailey, simoleons in vault, 0. Now, what Carissa has not banked on is Makayla's not a very trusting soul. So she wakes up in the middle of the night. Maybe it was a ghost. Maybe one of the ghosts came to warn her. I can actually hear a ghost moving around. She's thinking something's not right. She feels a little bit kind of discombobulated. She's going to come in here, brush her teeth, wash her hands. It's like, I'd say a disturbance in the force, but we don't do Star Wars in this game. So, I know. Ross obviously is gone. He's disappeared from her bed. That's not unexpected. Ross usually does that. So he will come to her when she, beckons him over, insists that he does, and then he'll take himself away like a good butler should and be, you know, out of the way when required. So she's feeling a bit unnerved. She's going to come down here. Oh, I did hear a ghost. They were outside. Carissa's out here talking to the paparazzi about the mess. So she heard the ghost outside, so she is going to go out there. Probably not in this though, so why don't we just quickly throw on the clothes we had lying around. Oh look, Senator's back, by the way. I think he ran off in the last part. Or at least he ran off after I recorded the last part. I can't remember if it was actually in the recording of the video or not. So she's going to come out here. So she's annoyed, obviously, the paparazzi going through her trash. But she did notice the way when she came out, Carissa ran off. So she's sort of wondering what's going on there. Don't be going through my trash, you trash. And he's like, wow, man, that really hurts. So since she's awake and everyone else is asleep from her point of view, and Carissa did run off, she's planning her next kill. So she's like trying to figure out who her next victim should be. She's got a few possibilities. She is feeling romantic right now. For example, should it be Maximus and Nicholas, who are brothers? Maximus appears to be a vampire, and I think she would definitely be interested in a vampire next, because Dale hooking up with Caleb has given her the idea that maybe, you know, maybe eternal life isn't so bad. So I'm actually just going to have Carissa come in here, and I'm going to just have her practice her writing, because she's been writing articles for work and she's not very good at it. Because she's feeling a bit strange about the whole something woke her up. Was it just Alessandra, is that her name? Her ghost, the FBI lady. She's going to come down here. She's contemplating letting the spirit of, not Nathan, Alessandra, that was it, Alessandra go. It's Alessandra Bonilla, which feels a lot like Bernhilda. So she's going to come down here and sort of revel in the glory that is her victims. All of these Sims that she's murdered. D'Angelo, who betrayed her with his wife. Jay, the father of the twins. We've got B, who frankly did nothing wrong. We've got Orange, who hooked up with his stepmom. And Nathan, who hooked up with his girlfriend's mom. So she's going to come down here, and I said she's going to come down here. And I'm just going to have her view some of this stuff. She's basically getting inspired, but I don't want her to interact with the urns because she'll just get sad, and that's annoying. And we're going to view that. So she's down here. She obviously doesn't know her money is gone, but there is a door here, which didn't used to be here. It's kind of, I tried to choose something that would blend in. I'm actually imagining Carissa has something that blends in better than that, but we might just all have to use our imaginations a little. Oh, someone just lost a celebrity level. Ashley, that's okay. I actually don't want the twins to have fame anyway, because in the next challenge I'm going to do, they don't need fame, and I feel like fame would actually be a hindrance. Now, something feels wrong down here. Whether it's the whiff of Carissa's perfume in a room that is normally Makayla's sanctuary, and Carissa wears quite a sweet floral perfume that Makayla wears something a bit smokier. Whether it's there's a few notes on the ground that Carissa, in hauling out 1.5 million simoleons, may have dropped, because let's be real, that's a big pile of money. But she's going to attempt to unlock and open this. Now, she can't, I don't think. What I'm worried about is if I click unlock and open, it'll just work, because it'll be like, yeah, same household. I can give it a try. I might actually click break into, but she's actually just trying to unlock it normally. She's not using a screwdriver, so she's putting in her pin. It's not working. She's getting a bit frustrated, and we'll see how this goes. I don't think she has. Does she have any handiness skill? She has not been working on this. Oh, handiness level 2. If it works, I'll laugh so hard, because I worked really hard to get Carissa's skill to 9, and I'm like, if 2 was enough, are you kidding me? Anyway, so this is where, all things being equal, and if the game goes along with the story I'm trying to tell, Makayla's going to find out she's been robbed. Are you serious? Makayla. Shout forbidden words, Makayla. Yes, my queen. I've been what? She is furious. And she is going to, at this point she notices the door. I actually meant to lock the door, but I forgot. So we're going to roll with it. She's going to follow the door around. I actually figured that, I mean, she can figure it out, right? Look, they're right next to each other. But yeah, I forgot to lock the door. That's on me. I was going to have her figure it out by going outside and, you know, thinking about floor plans, but whatevs. So she's going to come in here. Oh, she can't get through that door. I locked that door. Good on me. You'd think with handiness too and being able to crack vaults, she could get through that, right? So at this point, she's like, you know, puts her ear up against the door. She's listening. She's trying to figure it out. She can't really hear anything though because this room is actually quiet. Carissa's upstairs. So Chris's boss is happy with her work. That's nice. Given the shape of the basement and the alignment of all the rooms, it is not unreasonable for her to come to the conclusion that this corridor she didn't know existed comes out in the stairwell, or at least somewhere, you know, maybe in Carissa's bathroom, depending on her sense of geography and layout and stuff. So she's come up. I mean, he's noticed her come up and gone, oh, that's weird. Mum just came out from behind a secret door and she's looking really, really flustered. Give the dog a bath. He's gross. He's always gross. She's angry. To achieve her being angry, I'm going to use a cheat because it is the only way to make my sim act the way I need her to. Cheat emotional intensity, angry. We're going to go with furious, except she's so confident from brushing her teeth earlier that she can't tell. So we're going to see how that goes. We'll go around here. I don't even know if she can get through this door because I think Carissa's actually locked both. Where is Carissa? She's in Ashley's room watching TV. I mean, that does seem unlikely. So Ashley's just come in. She's like, hey, Mum's looking for you. We're going to warn her. Mum's looking for you. She's enraged. Oh, that's the emotion bomb. Interesting. Hey, Mum's looking for you. She seems really mad. Carissa's like, interesting. Okay. I have a theory, because Carissa's feeling very guilty. Well, not guilty, but she's aware that she's done something that would make Makayla angry. So she's going to, like, leap to that conclusion. Now, one thing to remember about Carissa is she does not mess around. Okay? So she's going to go looking for Makayla. She's like, you want to talk to me? I hear you want to talk to me. They're going to argue. So Carissa's come around the corner. Makayla is furious, ready to have a temper tantrum. She's got like a few minutes till her emotion bomb. She's coming around here. She's chewing her out. Carissa, what happened to my money? In the meantime, this paparazzi guy's lapping it up, but frankly, I don't care. Let this make the news. You know, what happened to my money? What do you mean, Mum? What money are you talking about? So Carissa's playing innocent. She's like, well, you know, I didn't do anything with any kind of money. What kind of money do you mean? Makayla's like, you know what I'm talking about. You know the room that I mean. You know where the vault is. Do not lie to me. And the paparazzi's like, what room? What are we talking about? So I'm going to form a group. And Makayla's actually going to demand that Carissa come with her and see what she's talking about. So she's going to drag her down to the vault by the ear. Obviously not via Carissa's stairwell, so we'll have to go back this way. Look, she's happy. She's near misery and she's happy about it. Bless our evil, evil daughter. She is what Makayla made her. Frankly, she's got it coming. So they've come down here. Makayla's doing the pee dance. Just ignore that part. And she is saying, you did this. I know it was you. Where else would this little hidden door here have come from? You know, it has to have been you. And Carissa is enraged. Now, I did not do this. She's gotten here on her own. I think it's mainly because of the anger bomb that's just activated because she has the same quirk as Makayla. She locked this door. I actually meant to say this before. She locked this door on the way down because she came down second. So Makayla can't get out that way. She's going to go here so that she's on the other side of the room from Makayla. And she's going to let her have it. She's going to be like, this is all sort of crocodile tears. You murdered my father. Don't think I don't know. You have his trophy. You have his urn. The urn's not there. You have his urn. I know the truth. You murdered him. How dare you? She's going to push her back. Come on, Makayla, stop looking so sad. You're meant to be angry. Yeah, so we're going to jeer at her. And we're going to pick on her appearance. Letting her have it. Having an argument now. Well, you look at you. You've got the face of a llama. All right. Now, Carissa's going to leave this way. And she's going to let, because the door should have been locked behind her. But on the way out, she is starting a fire. She had an accelerant of some kind. She's gone to the door. Obviously, we need to use our imaginations a little bit here because none of this exists in game. She's gone to the door. She's turned around, thrown the flammable, like she's got like a Molotov cocktail type thing. She's throwing it and it is starting a fire in Makayla's trophy room. So I'm hoping if this does what I want it to, then when I hit go, there we go. Thank you, Sims. Makayla. Carissa, what the hell? Emotional meltdown. Oh my god, she's come back in. Carissa, what are you doing? She's come back in to yell at her mother after starting a fire. Now she's enraged. Everyone's enraged. Leave. Carissa, leave. Go this way. Go. Run away. Makayla's trying to stop this. This is everything to her, this room. This is like all of her trophies, everything. All of her kills. I should pop the walls up so you can see the trophies. All of the kills that matter to her, all of like everything she's achieved is burning. It's happening. This is the moment when Makayla Blair gets the karma that is coming to her. I think that the Grim Reaper would be excited to see that it was finally a chance to reap Makayla, because they've had a romantic relationship in the past, and we all know that Grim can't date a live sim. However, he can absolutely take her Hades Persephone style to be his bride once she's dead. Have it. Makayla is no more. So Carissa's going to come in. She's going to do a polite introduction to Grim. She's feeling sad in a way, but mainly at the damage to the house. So what we're going to do is we're going to put Makayla's urn in our inventory. What Carissa's going to do next is she's going to make a call. She's calling the police. Hello, there's been a terrible fire. There was a fire in the basement of our house and I came down and I think my mum is dead. So she's calling the police. Grim's like, wow, okay, I'm out of here. I don't deal with the cops, man. So she's calling the police. And imagine instead of an urn here, it's still Makayla's body, because obviously the body doesn't hang around, but Makayla's still here. She's dead, but there is loads of evidence here. Loads of evidence of what Makayla's been doing. So she calls the police The police come to investigate the fire and the basement. They discover all the evidence that they could ever need of everything Makayla has been doing. After an investigation, the police determined that yes, she did in fact murder at least 12 people, possibly more. They never questioned the fact that the vault was empty. You know, maybe Makayla had making a withdrawal. Carissa has 1.5 million to her name. The police determine that most of the value of the house is actually a proceed of crime. Now, I don't know about in other countries, but in Australia, you're not allowed to profit from a crime. So you can't, for example, write a book about your criminal exploits and then make money from the book because you're profiting from a crime that you've committed. Now, the police are going to... Where are we going? Oh, she's going to her bedroom. Little short way around. Oh, why didn't I do this sooner? The police are not going to let Carissa or the twins keep the house because the house is a proceed of crime. And even though it's not their fault that Makayla put them in this situation and raised them in a house and with money that was not hers, they cannot keep the assets. So the twins are going to each end up with starting sim funds when they move into their new houses. Carissa's also going to be moving into a new house with 20,000 simoleons, but she's got 1.5 simoleons hidden in an offshore account, so she'll be fine. She's not going to tell the twins she's stolen the vast majority of their mum's money. That way Carissa can live the life of luxury that she believes she deserves, but she just has to keep it a bit low-key. You know, on the surface of things, she needs to be fairly poor and a working girl. But in reality, she can have, you know, whatever she wants because she is really, really rich. The twins, in the meantime, are going to have to start over, which is convenient because in the next challenge, they're going to have to start over. So, poor Alex. Poor Ashley. Neither of them are nice sims either. I mean, Ashley's all right, but the Alex, not so much. In my next series, the Criminal Empire Challenge, we'll be following Alex as he works his way through the criminal career, you know, setting up a gang. I'm thinking some kind of like maybe money laundering business, that kind of thing. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to take me a little while for the videos to come out because there's obviously some world changes I need to do. I need to move all of the kids out into other houses, that kind of thing. I am going to end this here, this series. Give yourself a pep talk, sweetie. You're fine. I am going to end this series here with Carissa's triumph. She's so happy with herself. Look at her. My evil queen. She's everything Makayla made for her. And I do not feel bad for Makayla for the way that she died. The only loose end, from Carissa's point of view, is Ross. But Ross is in trouble with the law now because he knew what Makayla was doing. And when they start asking questions, they're going to discover... Oh, great. Hey, you know what? You've got handiness. They're going to discover that he's been with Makayla for a long time. And I think Ross is going to end up pretty solidly landed in jail. In fact, Carissa will probably plan evidence to make it clear that Ross sort of was a co-conspirator. Probably more so than he actually was. So, like I said, I'm going to end this part here. I'm going to end this series here. If you've enjoyed, please like and subscribe. You know the drill. Don't forget to wash your hands. And I will catch you in the next series. Thanks for watching.